settled down. They somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book and Natsuki disappeared in the closet. You know the twist. I know it gets really weird, but I don't know any specifics. I've avoided the game because I knew I would eventually play it. Huh? It sounds so Yuri is reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Oh no, I was just kind of waiting for you. Oh, if that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. Have you been watching any good shows lately? If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this? Sure. Vampire Hunter D, Bloodlust. Wait, is that a different Vampire Hunter D? I've seen one of the Vampire Hunter D movies. Electric kettle. Power screen sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. Oh, is it new? Or am I just oblivious to things that come out? My surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Came out early 2000s? I'm just oblivious. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Where are you two off to? Yuri's gonna make some tea, so... I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain it to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher. Oh, okay. Sorry, just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? That's, Monica, please mind your own business for once. Or do you want me to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Waggleton in club activities? My mouth gapes. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Johnny Bosch, whatever. What's his name? Am I right? The Vash the Stampede voice actor. I forgot his name. Oh, that's really funny. She apparently tweeted out an adult Bobby for the reboot because Bobby's gonna be 21 in the reboot and she's reprising the role. But she deleted the image. Swaji suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri? I just... She voiced action lead girl. I need to rewatch Vampire Hunter D. And apparently watch Bloodlust. I think I have the original on DVD. Made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. Waggleton, how come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? I can be naughty to you.
Oh my.
Because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. What is the anime with Alucard? I'm blanking on it. And the police girl that he turns into a vampire. Hellsing, thank you. I never finished Hellsing Ultimate, but I remember really enjoying it. We have emotions and we can always hide them away, but you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. A hurricane? Yeah, I like Helsing. It's been a long time since I watched that. No, no. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say? Yuri lifts her head. Waggleton, I really like being friends with you. Haha, thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you, too. Feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway, yeah. Shall we go? Yeah. You're gonna walk to the nearest water fountain. Once you fill up the pitcher, return to the classroom. Yandera's Wood. Oh, Trinity Blood. Yeah, I remember watching Trinity Blood when it was new, but I never finished it. Because doesn't Trinity Blood have to do with like vampires? And there's like the Catholic Church, or a church that's like the Catholic Church. You like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do anything less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything? It's more steampunk. I remember watching it. I used to watch it on Adult Swim. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Ah, perhaps I will. You must be in a good mood. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I said that I would try to express myself a little bit more. Turns out it's not very hard for me to do when it's you who's around anyway. Yeah? That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Waggleton. It's very endearing. It was when he was going through puberties. He can hear his voice crackling. Oh, is he a young character in it? What other work has he done? Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Fair. I wouldn't remember the name anyways. It's been a long time since I watched it. I have another request. Do I have to sit on the floor today? Why's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because of your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading? Yeah! Not my... Al and FMA. Oh! Really? He's Al? That's interesting. I have terrible reading posture. That's why you should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. Do have some chocolate as well. Buy small chocolate candies I kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. You and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides, and as if in sync, we assume the same reading position last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until their shoulders are touching. Oh, it's getting scandalous up in here. Aaron and Senku. Which one is Senku? Wait, he's the main character? Okay. I like Dr. Stone. I still need... I think I'm caught up on it. Why is this a focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes me even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Ooh. Yeah. It is fun that he was like around when you know, around as a kid, and now he keeps going. All right, Deltius, have a good night. I'll see you maybe Sunday, because I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression. I can only presume the world around her has faded away. It's all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little as the blood slowly focuses somewhere else. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with chocolate wrapper. Sorry. Before I go to the book to finish opening the wrapper, you can have as much as you want. Oh, that's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages. Oh, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll have the book, okay? Are you sure? Was it so? No, I didn't have game. Mine was more. I like girls. I was smooth online when I wasn't in person. When I was in person, I was super awkward. Though some girls really thought that was endearing. Of course. A lot of my nerdy interests were also very cut off from the world. I did read in public, though. Left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, here he's already totally focused on reading again. Take a chocolate candy and pop it in my mouth. My Patch is just like my little brother to me. No, they definitely, there was definitely some girls that liked me. There were some girls that were like, brother. Some girls I swerved. They called me brother as well. And then some girls were into me. I had some game. I think I was just awkward, so they liked that I was awkward. And I had long, pretty hair. I was in way better shape. One of my friends used to always jokingly be like, Tony's so dreamy. Hold up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She only parts her lips as if the situation is completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closed her lips over it. Yeah? Yuri especially and suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Waggleton? Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Oh, well, you were just helping. That's something that friends do. You're a lot smaller and skinnier as a kid. Yeah, I did like weightlifting through like freshman year through high school. The only time I didn't do the weightlifting class was the semester I broke my leg. And then I got fat after high school. And then I got diabetes. I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah, that's all it was. Yeah, then you don't need to stop or anything. I see. This situation has gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return the book, but I can just tell by her expression that even she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. Boom, 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 boom. Usually take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't even avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. I raise my arm. Ah! Like before, Yuri parts her lips. But it's different this time. I take the chocolate, I place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Okay, everyone! Ooh, ah! Yuri jolts back. It's time to share poems. Buckle to pee. You can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. Spell's abruptly broken. Oh, I'll take care of the cups. Probably wants her to be Yuri with a... Yeah. Here he picks up the teacup with it from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get a feeling that this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Ooh, I like this one, Waggleton. Has some nice feelings in it. I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. That's not very helpful, you know. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. That's why I just go out by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's how it works, and again, I guess conveying feeling is pretty important part of the whole thing. Yeah. Maybe. I honestly don't know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah. Me either. Why don't you at least try giving it some thoughts? Aw, you want me to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Huh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet? Yeah! I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help get the rain cloud a little hug and make a nice happy rainbow. Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. Huh? It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Waggleton. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? I pop off my scalp with the lid, like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together and bundles of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf and all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes our friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go.
Oh my.
Like exploring in a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends who look my locked front door, finally all done. I opened up and in come my friends. In such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each other, or each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something, but all I hear is the echo, 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 inside my head. Jesus. Holy crap. Sorry, did you write this? Of course I did. Did I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monotica taught me a whole lot. I've barely been in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. Almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The poem is the point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah! Writing is the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Jesus. Don't get ahead of yourself. Always had to have him get obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. His passionate eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. It's starting to kill my throat a little, guys. Well, I can admit that better than the last one. It's nice to hear you're putting some effort. That's good. But I still don't like this at all. It's trying too hard to be serious. What do you mean by that? Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. It's going to just sound like you're forcing unless you really don't suck at it. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're on Yuri's level. Don't tell me. Huh? You're not just trying to impress Yuri, are you? What are you talking about? Keep your voice down. You know, Yuri would love this angsty. Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean I mean... Ooh. Looks like I'm in trouble. I somehow struck a nerve, though what I did is beyond me. I'm so done with you. She liked him. Take your stupid poem if you wrote it for someone else. Just don't show it to me. Ouch. That's what I get for letting young girls step in my business. Unless I was mind reader, I was destined to be in some world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. Hi again, Waggleton. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going to be bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright, this one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic? That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her. Sadly, it's hard to get that personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers? Hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that? You must be pretty into her. You completely misunderstood. Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. Oh. Wait, really? Yeah, a fictional one anyway. Monica kind of whispers that last part to me. Just a hunch, but... well, there's not really anything going wrong, or anything wrong with that. Oh, well, I know. I'm just saying. But anyway, you want to read my poem? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating, waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust, an endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Let's see. Oops. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? Haha! I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I never really seen before, I guess. What kind of like playing with space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. Also true. It's on the PSN games. I think the base game is free on Steam. But it's on the PSN games this month. But I believe the base version is free on Steam as well. Hi, Onion. We were playing a game called Closing Shift, but my computer did not like running it while streaming. So it's all laggy. And then the setup didn't really work for it either. That's why I had my apron from a past job that has to do with Closing Shift on. I see. It's hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Have you played this before? Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be abstract as a physical expression of a feeling or a conversation with the reader. So put it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know what you might change your mind. Are there GFs like girlfriends? Do you mean girlfriends? It's definitely a visual novel. But you are choosing like a romance target. But I know the game gets really weird. Is this tip about writing? What am I even talking about? Aha! She is part of the literature club. She's the president. The girl that we've been trying to smooze up to is about to read our poem. Right here. Let's see what you've written for today. Do you like it? Waggleton, this one might be even better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. Mom, spaghetti. That's funny. Jones, you gotta stop guessing what I ate for dinner. I ate spaghetti today. It wasn't my mom's spaghetti, but it was spaghetti. Just popping in, dropping little things, being like, now I gotta start looking for the cameras to figure out where you're watching me from. Everything. Probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? How you doing, Jones? Really, I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Good, good. What game were you? You're playing Ease, right? I saw that the demo is free. I might check that out soon. Is it the newest one in the series? Like, is the story standalone in those games, or are they all continuations? Huh. Even your close friends? It's a meaty demo. I'll have to check it out. Maybe do it on stream. It's 8 hours long? Holy shit. That's a long demo. Wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. Ooh. It happened in the dead of the night while I was slicing bread for a quick snack. My attention was caught by the scattering of a raccoon outside the window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as a wandering human. Or isn't... Does that say ordinary human? I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. well aware that the raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon increments with its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of the raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. Think I'll like it? They're action anime, or not blah blah blah. Action RPGs, aren't they? I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if that's my fault, but I can't begin imagining what this poem is about. Yeah, it's definitely up my alley. I do like the action anime. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to expect vivid imagery and conveying emotion through them. Like Tales games, so you like fight in a ring. They just showed footage of the Grace's F remastered. I haven't watched the trailer yet, but I've seen excitement about it. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I want to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies.